Hi, I'm Nancy, the Kentucky Garden Gal. I'm coming to you from South Central Kentucky. We are a Zone 7. I live in an 1880 Vote Victorian where I have been gardening for the last 27 years. My grandmother taught me the love of gardening. It's my passion and I want to share that with you. I have my small city lot absolutely packed full. Backyard chickens, trees, shrubs, perennials, a koi pond, even a secret garden. So let's get started on this week's vlog. Hello everyone and welcome back to this week's video. This week I am going to be going over some items that I use that helps me to garden, some hand tools and some larger items. But before we get started with that, I want to let everybody know that today's a special day. This is the 50th video for the Kentucky Garden Gal, and we also have over 250 subscribers. So these are two big milestones for my YouTube channel, and I want everyone to know that I'm so glad that you're here. I was looking at my analytics and we have people from England, from India, from Canada, and I welcome everybody. We are a gardening community here to encourage each other, and I'm just so glad that everyone is here. So let's start out with this little jewel right here. This is called a root slayer, and it's a multitasking tool that I use in the garden. It comes with a carrying case, but as you can see, this thing means business, and it has replaced so many tools for me. This is all I need if I'm going to go out and work. I can weed, I can dig, I can do just about anything I want to do with this root slayer. And because I like it so much, and because this is a special video, I am going to give one of these to one of you. What I would like for you to do is be subscribed to my channel, leave a comment in the section below this, and share this video. Those are the three things, those are the three requirements, and we will have a drawing next week. Well, I'll put everyone's name in a hat and we'll have a drawing next week. And unfortunately, it can only be for our folks in the United States, but I will order one of these from Amazon and have it sent to you. So be subscribed, leave a comment, and share this video. But getting back to this little tool, this has a lifetime guarantee. So you know, if a company offers a lifetime guarantee, this is a pretty decent little tool to have. So the second thing that is a must-have if you're going to be gardening are gloves. And this is just a pair that I use. I would just slip on. Sometimes when I know I'm only going to be pulling weeds, I'll just put on a pair of the latex gloves like you get from the hospital supply companies. Just something to protect my hands, but I usually always do have gloves on when I'm out in the garden. This pair of gloves is marketed if you're going to be working with roses, but anything prickly, this is a great pair of gloves to have, and I'm pretty sure these came from Amazon, under $20. But you definitely want to make sure you have your hands protected if you're going to be working with something a little thorny. So what do you do most of your cutting with? These are the three that I use most often, And these two are pretty similar. They're just regular nippers. If I'm going to be cutting smaller things that need precision, I will use this. So these are not high-priced items, and I'm pretty sure I probably bought them on clearance at the end of last year. Now, one thing that I have learned to do is to take care of my gardening tools, and the two things that I use is a wire brush and then a little sharpening stone. And it's good to just take the wire brush and clean your tools. You can also, I keep a little oil that I can put on my tools, but I want to keep them in good shape, and so I do try. And something that I haven't talked about a whole lot but is very important, you do want to clean your tools. Alcohol is a good solution to clean your tools with. If you know that you have like rosetta, something like that in your garden, you want to make sure that you clean your tools after you clean up something with a virus like that. Another thing that I use, that I always have, are kneeling pads. And these actually, I think, are probably for people who drywall, but they've got the plastic right here on them. And I think they're under $5 at Harbor Freight. But you can get down, if you hit a rock, it's not going to hurt because you're protected, and they're comfortable. So I always have my knee pads. And next, let's go over and look at some of the bigger tools. Now that we've talked about the hand tools, let's look at some of the larger items that I use frequently when I'm gardening. The first thing is a garden rake. There just always seems to be a reason, especially if you're cleaning up something, that a good wire rake comes in handy. This is what I sit on. If I have quite a bit of weeding to do, this is what I use, and I just sit down and I can roll along, and I can put my tools underneath my seat, and the seat is adjustable. And I just saw this same item at Harbor Freight. I was there last week and I saw that they do have those there. The next thing is loppers. Anything that you're going to cut that's a larger branch, you're going to need a good pair of loppers. I've had this pair. This is a Fiskars, and I've had this, gosh, maybe 5 years. And I think what makes it work so well is it has this little thing right here that kind of gives it a little bit more oomph. And I just clean those and sharpen those as needed. Another thing is this kneeling bench. If I'm going to do some weeding and I want to get down, I always have a plan to get back up, and you just kneel down, and you can also turn this over and use it as a seat. If I'm going out, especially in the mornings when I go out and deadhead and weed, I always have to have something to put my debris in, and usually I just take a 5-gallon bucket. That is one of the handiest things to have in a garden. You can use it to sit on, you can use it to carry your debris, carry your tools. If I'm going to do a bigger job, then I usually just throw it on a tarp and then pull it back to wherever I'm going to take it to compost or whatever. So the last item that I want to show you, it's a little pricey, but I love this shovel. This is the Root Slayer shovel, and as you can see, it has a place where you can put your foot to really get down. You can keep it good and sharp, and if you're looking for a good shovel, this is just a great shovel to have in the garden. And I also want to remind everyone that we are giving away a Root Slayer. So all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, leave a video letting me know that you are subscribed, you've shared the video, and you would be interested in the drawing. So until next week, hope everyone has a great week, and best of luck!